Hey there, I'm Sophia.
And I'm KP. Welcome to The Nightly from Hatch, a slumber party for pop culture lovers.
Wahoo.
Wahoo. Ooh, ooh.
Woo.
Sophia, I know we were talking about it last time, not to jump right in.
No, please.
But what's going on with Dancing with the Stars? Because
shoot.
I'm only seeing the clips. Are you still on it?
I am, but I missed last week.
Okay. But you can give me the general vibes because I'm hearing...
Well, I can tell you something.
Okay, go on, please.
Apparently last week I wasn't watching, but it was like the 20th anniversary or something.
Okay.
And my friend Thea was like, it's making me emotional, and I'm like tearing up at the opening number.
There's something in this season because people are really feeling this one.
Where I last watched, I don't know if it's still the truth, but Andy Richter is like holding on for dear life.
Mm-hmm.
Let's consult the pop culture digest in the pillow fort and see if he's still with us, because okay, I believe that he went home.
Wow.
Yes, he went home on the anniversary episode because he was really holding strong in a way that was confusing to a lot of us. He was really bad at dancing, and people just kept voting for him to stay in, despite the fact that he was like much, much worse than the people that were being voted out.
So I was hearing this specifically via a video where a woman was saying, I was a Bobby Bones voter and I want to speak to the Andy voters. So apparently Bobby Bones won.
Wait, who is Bobby Bones?
Bobby Bones, I actually know him well because I worked on a crazy tiny reality show he did, but he was like, he's like a radio host most of all. Okay. And I guess he won like 3 years ago maybe or something. Oh. And people were like, voting for Bobby Bones is a huge regret. He is the Andy Richter of this season.
Because he wasn't very good. People were kind of just voting for him.
He was not very fun, but he was super charismatic, super funny. He was trying very hard. So people were just like, oh, I'm going to vote him. And then he went to the end and beat people that really were great dancers. And so she was coming forward and she was like, I want a real talk with the Andy voters. You're going to regret this because I regret voting for Bobby Bones.
My thing about Andy Richter, though, is that like he wasn't even like giving charismatic. Like I was like, literally, I don't know why you guys are voting for him, because I don't feel charmed by him. And he certainly was trying the best that he could, but I don't know if that was very hard.
Totally.
But that's good to know. It's so interesting because like I've literally never heard of a person named Bobby Bones. And so for that to be like a star, they have gotten more talent.
Well, so I think he is popular in crowds that perhaps we're not exactly in.
Right.
Like I think his radio show was more in the country-ish scene, I want to say. Like, I don't think he's country per se, but I know his, like, friend is, like, Andy Grammer or something, who's a singer somewhere. It's truly, like, he's just kind of a host. Like, he's, like, a Ryan Seacrest, but, like, is maybe a little funny. Right, okay. So I think he really did have charisma, but they were like, we regret it. That girl Whitney should have won 3 years ago or something.
I do really have questions about, like, the whole time, the thing that I have found myself wondering is really who are the people that were voting for Andy Richter, because like is it like middle America, like people who are like OG Dancing with the Stars watchers? Because those are the people that to me seem like they would actually know who Andy Richter is. Like I know who Andy Richter is, but like I don't know if like many young people are like that familiar with him.
I don't think so, no.
I was like, is this like older people who like watched Andy Richter on Conan or whatever and are like quite fond of him, or is it young people who are like, I love the old guy?
I think it's young people that are like, I love the old guy.
That pisses me off.
Based on the TikTok comments, which I know is like young people skewed anyway, so we're not getting the full picture, but based on the comments they were like, he's like goofy, he's like having silly time, that like I love that. And I'm like, what?
Okay, well, he's like wearing knee pads, so
think on that.
Think about that before you vote.
Yeah.
Well, I'm grateful that Andy Richter has been voted off Dancing with the Stars, and we're gonna keep the gratitude train rolling.
Yes.
Because tonight we're gonna be sharing things that we're grateful for. Mm-hmm. It's the season of gratitude, and so we're gonna air some of our gratitudes out.
Yes.
I pose this question to you, KP. What are you grateful for?
So lately, I'm grateful for, and I don't know how this kind of has been coming about, but and maybe it's this new home that I've moved into, I'm remembering like every single dream, every night.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that fascinating?
That is.
I just am waking up, and here's the thing. My dreams have, like, 2 days ago, I had a dream that I was like playing a game at a party, completely original game. And I remembered the whole mechanics of this game. I remembered how to play. I remembered the scoring system. And I woke up, you know, and I was like, surely it's actually not like a good idea. You know, when you're like, I cracked it. But I texted it kind of immediately to a friend to remember. And it was like a pretty fun game.
Wait, that is amazing.
Yeah. To the point where my friend was like, I would like to play this at my birthday.
Do you want to explain it, like the broad strokes of it?
You're going to be like, okay, it's actually the worst game I've ever heard.
No.
Okay, it's called Convictions.
Amazing.
Which already it had a title and like kind of a good title. I was like, wow.
That is like the coolest thing in the world that you just said, by the way. I really want to like say that because it is like oftentimes you have ideas in your dreams and you wake up and you're like, so that was crazy bad.
Totally.
Not even bad, nonsensical.
Well, that's exactly like, that's why I'm grateful. Like things have been happening. And like when I've been dreaming of just like my friends or interactions, a lot of it's been quite therapeutic too. Like I'm like having quite productive dreams.
Okay, that's amazing.
Anyway, Convictions is like a circle of, 25, 30 people. It's a lot of people at this party. Okay. And a person is giving the topic, and the topic should be like kind of nobody knows anything about it. It's like it's out of nowhere. So for example, the birthday person gave the topic 1800s castles. Okay. Like that's the topic. You then get a minute to plan, and then you have a minute and 30 to like discuss your conviction. And your conviction can be quite off the like rails. Like for example, what I did in the dream for 1800s castles was like, and to talk about 1800s castles, I would like to challenge someone to a block building competition to create the largest castle tower. And like whoever wins there, it's like you're giving a presentation that can be absolutely anything. It can be gamified. It can be just discussing the show castle, whatever. It's like a word association conviction. And then you go around the whole circle. The person that posed the topic picks the winner. That person chooses the next topic.
Okay, that sounds fun.
So that's not, it's not a whole humongous like game, but it's like it's a kind of presentation based. How do people's brains work? Yes. When they're given a random topic.
There's certainly something there.
And I just dreamt that. That's with no editing. I go, that's enough now to bring it to the real world and sit down and start thinking.
Yes, let's workshop.
Let's workshop. Now we've created a foundation, much like an 1800s castle.
Exactly. That's amazing.
Yeah, this is the kind of stuff I've been on dream-wise lately. I don't know.
You've locked in.
I truly don't know what's changed. I'm wondering if it's this new space.
It might be.
Not to get creativity is in the air, spiritual woo-woo vibes, but I go, something's different around here. I'm getting productive.
Watch out. I'm creating party games left and right.
A type A ghost died, and they're granting me the ability in my home.
They're giving you a spiritual download every night of useful information.
A project manager was
passed away.
Unfinished business is creating stakeholder value for me.
That's literally awesome. I'm like, I'd play Convictions.
Convictions is like, it has some legs. Like,
and I like the name.
I think the name is kind of the best part of it. I go, the rest can be like workshopped into something really good. But I did like that everyone only has a minute. So it's like, it's kind of a mad dash to be like, what is my brain going to come up with?
Yes. It's kind of improv, which I like.
Yeah. And it's like a little balderdashy because nobody's going to know anything. You got to just pretend you know.
Yes.
So that's my airing of gratitude. I'm on some stuff lately.
Needing that horribly. I just moved, so maybe it'll happen to me.
Yes. I would love to hear about your gratitude. What do you got going on?
Okay, well, my gratitude tonight, I would really like to express my gratitude for long johns. Wow. The long underwear. I know that I think long johns, maybe that word holds multiple meanings, but I would like to express thankfulness, gratitude, love, positivity, light. I would like to express love and kindness towards long cotton underwear. Basically, it could be also not cotton, but I find that I like cotton ones the best because it's gotten a bit chillier. And I just, to be like warm and layer is something that I really discovered a couple years ago. My friend, one of my friends has a Vespa. And so they were at my apartment and they were like, can I please borrow some like long underwear to ride home with because it gets too cold on the Vespa. And I gave it to them. And then the next day it got like much chillier. And I was like, I need you to bring those back to me literally as soon as possible because I just can't live without them. Because like I went just basically my whole life not knowing that your legs didn't have to be also kind of cold in the winter.
It is interesting. Yeah. Okay.
And it's really changed my perspective. I think part of it is maybe that I don't have like a long coat that I like. So it really is going to have to like, we're going to have to be taking it to a place of long john because my butt isn't covered and stuff like that with my coat.
Yep.
I just literally am like layering your clothes can change your entire life and your entire mindset. I literally can't recommend it enough. It's kind of, I'll leave it there.
This is really, really great. Because there is a sense of dread as this season approaches, where it is like, I actually don't know that I can do another one of these. I just am not sure what's going to happen this year.
Right.
And maybe it is just that the legs hold a lot of the warmth, I would imagine. Once you can just trap some leg warmth in, I think the rest of the body can follow. Because you do have coats that do most of the work.
Well, yeah, and we just forget, like, people really are, like, act like it doesn't matter that your legs are cold, and it actually does matter. Yeah. It matters a lot. And I just think it's, like, to me, I'm like, you really need to stand up for yourself and say, like, it's enough is enough. And, like, my legs will be warm. And it will legit, actually change your whole life.
This is really interesting and good. Well, so I was always kind of like, oh, I don't know that I can do long johns just because I have kind of like large thighs anyway. So all of my pants fit kind of tight on the thigh. And so I was worried about like a bunching, wrinkling moment. But it seems as if I get a good fitting pair, that's just not really going to hit.
Yeah, I think you can just get like thinner ones. Because, as I said, I like the cotton ones the most. But I've had ones that are like not cotton and they're like a bit thinner, and those also do an amazing job at keeping you warm. Of course there are some pants where you're kind of like, well, it's tighter with these on. I'm not gonna lie. But I do mostly wear like pants that aren't tight, so it's just it's not a huge problem for me. In fact, some of my pants, it's like, well, it's actually good to have a bit more padding because these don't fit perfectly necessarily.
Definitely.
But I think you can get like a thin layer one. That would be good.
Now, sometimes I think I overcorrect and I'm like, well, I can't do too many layers because then when I get everywhere, I'll get hot inside. Do you ever find that with long johns, you're like, now my legs are too warm indoors?
Honestly, not really. But I do think that if that happens, I just kind of like take them off.
Yeah.
I'm always kind of the mind of I'm like, if it's really hot where I go, which usually I don't find it actually bad, I'm like, I'll just go to the bathroom and take them off. And then put them back on.
Life is not as hard as we think it is. We have to remember that it's simply, there's a solution for everything. Yeah.
And there's basically a bathroom everywhere you go.
Yes.
So know that.
Wow.
Know that.
I know that there are a lot of different kinds too, because there's like waffle print that always seems kind of appealing to me.
Yeah. I have the waffle ones.
Okay.
The like waffle knit ones.
I have a waffle print robe. I enjoy a waffle print.
Yeah. And it's like it's like I feel connected to like the olden days when I put on a pair of long johns. I'm like, this is legit like how we used to do it. But also maybe not.
Waffle print wise, my favorite, this is a tangent, my favorite robe. I thrifted a robe. And listen, some people aren't going to understand how you get to that point. I can thrift anything because I have a good washer dryer. Sorry.
Of course.
I know how to OxyClean my way to success.
Open your mind. It's fine.
So anyway, I found a perfect white waffle robe at the thrift store maybe like 2 years ago. I loved it. It's just thin. It's nice. It's like just simple. I don't like a big thick blanket robe. I want just a nice thin robe. And I was like, you know what? I like need to buy another one. I need to figure out what brand this is because I'm already like, I just want to make sure I have a backup. I love it so much. I finally look at the tag. It's from a hospital. fully a hospital robe.
Who made this?
It was like St. John's Infirmary. I was like, you're kidding. I'm wearing a patient's robe. I go, maybe they take merch orders. Does stjohns.com open?
Maybe I can do a bulk.
Could I just get a bunch of these? Where Cisco uniforming? Is that where I'm supposed to do?
That is so interesting. But it kind of makes sense because it's like, well, it's like the perfect light material because they were like, we're making these cheap.
It is nice and light. I think it was like, it's some nice hospital because I was like, these are good. I've been enjoying this.
Look, I'm loving it.
I don't love the optics of like a patient had donated this to Goodwill and they had like run off with a robe. No, I don't love it. But it's not.
It means they got better.
You hope.
They didn't need it anymore.
You really hope?
We must pray.
You really hope that's what happened?
Something changed.
If I had to guess, I'd say it's like labor and delivery ward because it was just a really nice one.
I bet they really just got better.
But a waffle print really does it for me.
Yeah. Wait, you're kind of like convincing me. I'm like, I need a robe though.
Uh-huh. And it's nice and short. I just don't like some people really have the big like fuzzy ones, and that just, to me, after a shower, I'm like hot because I do boiling showers.
Yeah, that's not a post-shower robe to me. Like,
okay, that's a lounge.
That kind of like fuzzy material is not like absorbent. It's like basically made of plastic, if we're going to be completely honest, which is cool and has its place. But yeah, you need like the waffle knit, or like I suppose my dad is like big on terry cloth, but it's a bit thicker. And sometimes when I wear one of those, I am kind of like, I'm drowning in this thing.
I do feel overwhelmed sometimes, especially
it's like
when
weighing
it's like
me down.
Fogged up after the shower. I can barely breathe. I'm like, get this off. Get this off of me now.
I'm having a lot of sensory issues right now.
I just need my hospital gown.
Yeah, you have to take this and you have to give me my hospital gown.
It's just a full gown with my cheeks out.
What you're describing, yes.
It's not a robe at all. I keep calling it a robe. It's
like, I just love it.
I didn't get another one. I'm just going to wear this one until I get my own hospital stay.
Or maybe you can like steal a really one that you like a lot from like a hotel or something.
The hotel ones are quite nice. They're usually exactly what I'm looking for, which is like, the waffle knit white.
Okay. This is a real gratitude also as well. The last thing I'll say, because I'm sure that this is what the robe is and this is what the long johns that I like are. Guess what I'm wearing right now?
Waffle.
Kind of a waffle knit. And this is the part that's important, 100% cotton.
I'm on the big 100% cotton train. We've just got to be doing it.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's a beautiful gratitude.
Thank you.
I am excited for me to remember every single dream that I am about to go to bed with, and for you to be warm as can be. Mm-hmm. Cozy.
I'm also really excited for you to remember all of your dreams. I think you're going to cook something up amazing, something spectacular up tonight.
I know. I have to start patenting right when I wake up.
On that note, I think I'm going to turn in.
I think so too. I'm going to do the same. I'll talk to you next time. Good night, Sophia.
Good night, KP.